Bonjour mes amis, hi guys, followers of the channel might remember that I presented a few months ago the second watch offered to the members of the Montblanc Club M58, very small exclusive club of aficionados of the brand. And this is the actual inaugural watch, the very first one, a Monopusher chronograph in steel with, I believe, a white gold bezel with a 24-hour dial with a single hand indication for the time, the running seconds, and the counter here for the minutes. So, little reminder, the M58 club is a club for the enthusiasts of Montblanc, and in particular the Minerva calibers, which, as you can see, are just gorgeous calibers. Minerva, founded in the late 19th century and responsible for many advancements in watchmaking, in particular for the chronographs. They were well known for the Monopusher chronographs. They had introduced the fluted bezels. So really a great manufacturer that Montblanc acquired. And for the club of 58 enthusiasts, which has occasionally an open door, every 2 years Montblanc will offer a very special timepiece with an adaptation of a classic Minerva caliber, which will be built by a single watchmaker. And it comes with a lot of perks. If you buy these watches as a club member, you will have access to the manufacturer and to many special events organized by the brand. If you choose to, the watch is actually the ticket of entry to the club, and if you choose to leave the club, well, there will be one position open, and if you're interested, you can just visit your Minerva, your Montblanc, I should say, retailer, and express your interest. So this watch here is the property of one of those members, and it is actually for sale and shared with us by the specialist here in Hong Kong of exceptional pre-owned timepieces, backwatch department. So details for the pricing, the availability in the description. This watch here would have retailed at quite a hefty price, but you can access it at a very good price point here of around 32,000 US dollars. So let's play with it a little bit and go through the specs, and of course look at the beautiful Minerva movement. It's a manually wound watch, and listen to it. I'll put it next to the microphone. Very much a pocket watch feel to this big onion crown. One position to set the time, going upwards. As you can see, it's quite slow, but of course it's a 24-hour dial, so it's quite logical. And be careful pushing it back in, because you can't push here, because here you have the Monopusher. Very beautiful. Everything is really custom made for these watches. To start the chronograph. And the reset. And I will have to say and insist that every push has the same feel, which is not always the case with every manufacturer. You have the secret Minerva signature here on the integrated lug here that sports a beautiful bevel that tapers towards the center of the case. And the dial color is an enthralling, I would say, blue-gray, really captivating to look at, and it captures the light in many different ways. You have a sub-counter for the sub-register here for the minutes, for the chronograph, which I can leave running for you if you want to see, with a little arrow indicator, and the same but in white, just like the hours. For the second counter, which is continuously running the indices, are raised and applied. And obviously, yeah, you read the seconds here on the outer track. So differently, you don't use the inner track to read the seconds. So here you're at 30, 35 here, 40 seconds, 45, and it's all the way to 60. So not the most legible of watches. It's more of a pleasure type of watch with that beautiful bezel that reflects the lights itself, which was actually introduced by Minerva themselves, I think in the 1920s. So looking at the back, and I have to hide a bit the serial numbers, we can see the gorgeous movement, glistening, and you have the classic V-shaped bridge here. Côte de Genève. You have beveling polished by hand on every part. I believe the movements would be made in a German silver. You have the classic Minerva registered trademark arrow here. Just look at these wheels going. Here the chronograph is engaged. I can show you the reset. So here we have the stop, and you will see the hammers reset. Always a beautiful spectacle. We see brushing on all of the levers, and each lever has hand finishing on the bevels, which is incredibly time consuming. So you can imagine the cost to produce these pieces. It is so exclusive, and it's a work of enthusiasts at Montblanc and Minerva. Huge balance wheel, huge. I'm pretty sure it does not hack. No, there is no stop seconds function, classic style. And the first chronographs were introduced in the early 20th century by Minerva in pocket watches at first. And this is very much it's a fairly large watch, pocket watch style, but actually wears very well because it's not very thick. I have my calipers. I believe we are talking about 43 millimeter diameter. Yes, correct, 43. And the thickness is 13.5, if I'm not mistaken, for a wingspan of 53 millimeters. So quite an imposing and a beautiful exclusive timepiece. And I can put it on the wrist. So yeah, reminder, you go to the website of Backwatch department. Do not hesitate to reach out. As you can see, there's only one hole. This is how customized this is, and I think the owner had a slightly smaller wrist than mine, but it's okay. I can still put it on. So I'm basically this only second person to put on this watch, and there you go. This is how it will look like close to the camera, and somehow this one feels very much at home. Sometimes if it's a bit wider and it's thin enough, you get to the nice ratio where the watch just looks beautiful on the wrist. I love the color of this watch, and reading time at a glance will be at first a bit disorientating, I suppose. Here it would be like almost 3 o'clock. So probably hard to set as well. You have to set it right on the hour probably to have a very good setting of the time. I can tell you that this Monopusher feel is absolutely world class. Yeah, you need good eyes to see those silver hands, that's for sure. And you have the Minerva logo right here. And the caliber, to be complete, is the 1624. And maybe I can give you a wider perspective to conclude this video. There you go, with a bit of sun as well on this exceptional dial. Really an incredible club of enthusiasts, the M58 club. This is the very first watch they did, and you can look on my channel for the second installment that they've done, and maybe you still have time to be there for the third one, which I'm sure will be exceptional, sporting, modern adaptation of a classic Minerva caliber, always very inventive. And big thanks to Backwatch department for sharing this one. If you're interested, it is, as of this recording, available at a great price for the enthusiasts of Montblanc and Minerva. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.
Okay, Jack, you can do this. They're all here for you after all. 1 year sober. I'm okay. This is okay. Hey, Malaika, you have a gram in your purse. Charles, old buddy, when did you get out of rehab? Hey, you, I don't know half these people. Anyway, anyone seen my daddy? I got trust fund issues. LOL, got a cake. Great, just when I kicked my sugar substitute addiction. Aunt Claire, hey, oh, happy to see you too. You got me a gift? Wait, no, weird box, but did you get me a Nautilus? Oh, great, I love it. Oh God, now I gotta wear this all evening. I need a drink. Oh, Aunt Claire, you were always my favorite.